What's good, y'all? You already know what it is. These women are wilding again. Now they talk about they want to leave America because nobody won't date them. They for real think it'll be better somewhere else. Shout out to Steven Crowder for the video. Show him some love and let's see what they talking about.
And younger women are behind that spike. 2 in 5 women, in fact, from the ages of 15 to 44 now say they want to leave the US for good. That's 4 times as many from 2014 when just 1 in 10 wanted to live abroad.
Now, in stark contrast, only 19% of men want to leave. And there's a plus or minus 19% to account for pussies. So, and why do you think it is, right? Because women are so mistreated in the West, as opposed to Sri Lanka, that they feel like they're in a prison of the patriarchy's making. So take it from this lady with the following, this TikTok user, Femidana, who broke it down for all you dumb men out there who don't understand just how bad it is in the West.
I don't know if I want to be in America anymore. I mean, between the misogyny, the racism,
The wall.
taking away protections that would have helped women keep their jobs, it just doesn't really make sense for any of us right now. Our men, they're driving the women away. So if you're a man and you're watching this and you're getting ready to type something really horrible to me, I mean, yeah, I expect that. But
you're being illogical?
If you're actually listening, I don't know. Maybe back off some of that manosphere stuff. Back off some of that red pill content and start listening to women and see.
Stop the cap, y'all. Bro, these women can't cook, can't clean, don't want to have kids, can't do nothing. And they for real think they're going to go to some of these other countries and it's going to be easier? Oh my gosh, dog. The average woman in America is like 200 pounds. They're going to go to these other countries and see these slim, fine shawties. Come on. They've lost their mind if they think they can roll out somewhere else and it'll be better.
No. What you can do to find a partner that is your equal, that is your lover, that is your biggest supporter, and not someone that you treat like an adversary, a hostage, or prisoner.
You mean the perfect partner? Do you mean like you? Look, if you want to go, then go.
Leave USA, leave USA, leave USA, move. Leave USA, leave USA, leave USA.
But I'll see you on the beach.
Yeah, I think that's clear enough. By top destinations for these women leaving the United States because of the patriarchal prison.
Right. Where do they go for freedom?
Canada, with 11%. Just don't protest the government; they might freeze your bank accounts. Don't expect to have the freedom to bank, to own a firearm, to protect your house, to protect your children. Leave the keys by the front door so the robbers just take your car, and make sure that you do as Daddy Government says.
And make sure not to go to Quebec.
Right.
Unless you do speak French.
Well, those who landed in French Canada weren't prepared for the sheer violence they were about to witness.
These are boxing.
It's still one of my favorite clips. For those who speak French, comment below. It's even funnier if you know what they're saying. And the guy
What did they
falls
say?
on a decline. So the inertia, the momentum. I mean, it's like a whip. And he sounds like when a Disney character gets hit in the nuts. Just that represents half of my family. So where did the feminists go outside of Canada? The next top countries. Well, these angry feminists disgusted with the West and the United States. New Zealand. 5% of them want to go to New Zealand. 5% want to go to Italy, and then 5% to Japan. Japan? We actually.
Come on, man. You think these Italian men are going to be rocking with y'all? Come on. They're going to want pasta made from scratch with your hands. They can't even make pasta out of a friggin' box, bro.
We have obtained exclusive video of said arrivals.
Down with the patriarchy!
Oh no! The feminist is here! Don't approach my TV! Not again! I ran for right! I got my family! Don't destroy Japan!
Were they in the building?
Not anymore, yeah, they're rubble.
And here's what the polling shows. Only 40% of women have confidence in our country's institutions. Contrast that with 53% of men, which is funny because these women are going to schools where in grade school you very likely or very possibly can go your entire grade school tenure without ever having a male teacher. In high school, I don't know what it was for you. For me, I'd say less than 20% of my teachers were males. So they're being taught by female teachers, female professors to pursue new endeavors, modern, progressive endeavors, and abandon this idea of becoming a mom and a wife and a family. And they don't trust. Women don't trust the institutions that have been feminized by their request. Think about that. And that brings us
It makes sense. I mean, women don't trust other women.
That's true. She's like, listen to women.
I mean, it
you
makes sense,
first.
Yeah.
Women don't listen to other women very often. Why? Because you guys, it's just constant backstabbing. Not all, but most. Now, this brings us to marriage. High school senior girls now are much less likely to want to get married than in the past. So girls now, only 61% want to get married. 74% of men want to get married. So more young men want to get married. Girls in 93, 83% of them wanted to get married, whereas boys, 76%. So boys have stayed remarkably stable, right? About 3/4 want to get married. All the way from 93 to today. Women have dropped 20 points. And then they don't trust the institutions. Well, when can you start putting two and two together? The institutions have led you astray. The institutions have done you a disservice and you're less happy. Well, what are they telling you? What are public schools telling you? What are your studies in university telling you? You're pursuing everything they've told you would bring you a fulfilled life. So what do we need to do with the institutions? And their solution is more feminism, more leftism. Now, who's to blame for this? Good news is we have some data. Here's a new AEI survey. College-educated women are more likely to say that no one meets their standards, meaning as far as members of the opposite sex. Women, it's 45% of them.
Wow.
College-educated women say, there's no man who meets my standards. Almost half. Men, it's about a third. Think about that for a second. We've talked about this. The obesity rates are higher in women. The mental health issues are much higher in women, and they have much higher unrealistic standards. And then they blame the institutions. They blame men. Men still want to get married. They just don't want to get married to the women they see before them. This can't be fixed unless women fix it. Let me give you an example here. This is, I think it's been going pretty viral. I don't know if we've cited it before. This woman's 18-point list of requirements on Hinge. Okay?
Swipe left.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know if like men can even come up with 18 things. Like I don't even know if men can come up with 10 things. 5 things. 18-point list requirement to date her. All right, guys. Let's see what this list is.
Loves,
New York Post.
loves me deeply and puts me first. Financially successful, $300,000 minimum salary.
Oh my God.
Right away, those two are self-negating.
Yeah, for real. Oh my gosh, bro. They want you to make $1 million a year, but work 10 hours a week. It's like if that was an option, you'd think I would be all over that? That's not an option.
Before we get to anything, do you understand? Oh, $300,000 salary? But he has to put you first. Do you have any idea how rare it is for someone to actually make that? I know we think everyone does because of the movies. He's going to be having to devote a lot of time to his job, to his company, to his...
Bro, here's another thing too. They don't know what type of job makes $300K a year. $300K a year, you're talking about like a senior partner at a law firm. You're talking about a specialized surgeon. These people aren't working a straight 40 hours a week. These people are working 80 hours a week. They're working weekends. They're working nights. They're working holidays. They're on call. They get emergencies. So how is he going to do that type of job and then be all up under you 24/7?
career. If you want a man who can achieve that, you'll have to support him. He's not going to be able to be rich, successful, driven, and exist to support you. In contrast, men don't care about your salary. They want that love and support. This does matter which side has more realistic expectations and which side has the same expectations that they've always had. What men want has not changed. What women want depends on the decade. So loves me, puts me first, financially successful, $300,000 salary, generous and spoils me, sophisticated and enjoys luxury, emotionally intelligent and confident, chivalrous and protective, ambitious and disciplined, family-oriented and well-connected. I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
How do you fit those two in?
Well connected. She wants you to be like James Bond. Like, she ever needs anything, don't worry, honey, I can make a phone call. I got it, babe. Don't worry, I'm gonna make a phone call.
The same, family-oriented but well-connected.
Well connected to their family, maybe. Like maybe it's like they are close with the aunts and uncles. I don't know.
Nah,
You got a
what's your
networking
connection?
group?
Fit, attractive, and well-groomed. So a $300,000 salary puts you first, and also, a fitness model. You're less than 1 point of 1 percentage point at this point.
All right, so look at this, guys. She's talking about $300,000 a year, super connected, and mad shredded. I bet you the girl who made this list is like 35 years old and stubby and fat. And then there's just this huge disconnect. They can't understand how someone of that caliber would not be interested. They wouldn't even notice a girl like that. Wouldn't even notice a girl like that. They'd walk right past her. And she for real thinks she has a shot with someone like that.
Also, that's a job.
Yeah.
A job that you do that makes you $300,000 a year plus.
Right.
And
Find
you have
the time.
And you have time to go to the gym.
Yeah.
While also putting her before the gym and work.
Right, exactly.
Everything else. Okay.
What does he do if he gets a business call, he has scheduled some gym time, and you want to go out for dinner?
Or just go shopping.
Yeah,
Get
or go
spoiled.
shopping. Or whatever
Spoiled, yeah.
other
Yeah.
silly horse you decide you want to put on his plate that day. Takes control and makes plans, but not too much if I don't really want to go eat there. Keeps his word and values trust. Supports my goals and my lifestyle.
Oh boy.
With the 300,000, of course, the
But
petting.
what if he's making decisions
Right.
that
Not
are
if it-
against? The decisions have to be in line with your
No,
lifestyle.
it has to be. The decisions have to be in line with supporting her lifestyle.
She wants him to say,
Yeah.
here, go
Look
out
at
with your...
this, bro. They want you to be grinding away, making $300,000 a year, but be supporting her goals, and her lifestyle. You think after someone who has a job like that, when they get back to the crib, or else even like an entrepreneur, if you're an entrepreneur and you take home $300K, that means your business is going to be making millions of dollars a year. Millions. Like $3, $4, $5 million a year business. You're going to have dozens of employees. You think after grinding it out like that, you're going to come back to the crib and be looking to support someone's dreams and goals and lifestyles and be supporting someone else? Come on, ladies.
girls and have
Yes.
fun tonight.
Go on a girls' trip to
Very
Milano, and I won't ask any questions.
Yeah. She wants him to take control in saying
Yeah.
yes, whatever you want.
Yeah.
Yeah. Prefers, sorry, fun, outgoing, and socially respected. Okay, so now you're applying the standards of others
Yes.
into this. Prefers privacy over social media validation. You say as you post this publicly.
Yes.
Loves traveling and fine dining. Sexually disciplined and loyal means you can deny him sex for months.
People with that type of job, career, earning potential, they don't got time to be traveling every month. They got the business to run. They got deadlines. They're gonna have court cases. They're gonna have surgeries lined up. They're not gonna have time to be traveling weeks on end, every other month, 4, 5, 6 times a year. They won't have the time.
And he's supposed to stick around. Handles pregnancy prevention. No hormones for me. What if he has a latex allergy?
Well, vasectomy too, it seems like she's asking for.
Back to rabbit skins. Makes life easier. Maid, chef, etc.
What?
So eat into that 300,000.
Hold on. That fat list. And she wants him to get a maid and a chef? Bro. This is what I'm talking about. They bring nothing to the table. These are the same girls that for real think they can go over to some other country and it's going to be sweet. She just came out with this fat list. And at the end of the list says she wants to make... What are you going to be doing there? You're going to be just chilling at the crib? Waiting for me to get home to make your life easier? What life? You've done nothing. The maid was there. The chef was there. So what is the point of view? What is the point of view? He's got to make $300K and he's got to pay for a chef and a maid. And then these women are confused as to why they're single and why Oh my gosh, I'm speechless. I'm speechless.
She'll enjoy all the luxuries.
She didn't describe a hard life to make easier. Like, I don't know how you make it easier because she's being spoiled, she's being prioritized, everything is about her.
Yep.
What do you have to do?
I'd
other
like to
than be
know-
the chef and maid.
I'd like to know how she's living right now.
Not like that.
I'd like to know. Yeah, I'd like to know how she's living right now, and how these are non-negotiable requirements. No. For me to get out of my studio apartment and to stop working my minimum wage job, I need a man to do everything. What the?
So she wants to date royalty.
If this man is fit,
Yeah.
socially respected, well-groomed, attractive, and makes $300,000 a year, you have to ask yourself, what do you bring to the table that he doesn't have without you?
Crowder, you don't get it. She is the table. She is the table. Why would you even ask that, bro? She is the table.
Because you're asking him to bring a lot to the table. What will you do to make his life better or easier? And I know this, women will say, that makes it transactional. And this 18-point list isn't? He wants to know. I've heard women say this too. Well, as far as laundry or cooking, if he was doing it while he was single, then he should still. I'm not his maid. Okay, then why would he sign on the dotted line with you?
Right.
What's your duty to him? What is going to be reciprocated? And then you look at this, and men say they want to be married, unlike women. Figuratively, they just
I think the funniest part about this too, actually, I just thought of this. A dude like that is not on Hinge. That dude has got a line of baddies, supermodel hot baddies, waiting for him. He's not on Hinge. He doesn't need it.
don't want to be married to this, what they see in front of them. And then women blame the institutions that have been feminized. Women blame the countries that have been liberalized. Women blame the men for being red-pilled. So I guess better luck in Sri Lanka.
Yeah, they'll say this and then go, why doesn't this man want me? Well, because he's afraid of messing up one day.
Right.
One day he doesn't spoil. One day he goes, you know what? Maybe fucking not.
Yeah.
One day he has a bad day.
Yeah.
And she goes, well.
I bet the
You're
person
sleeping at
that
your
wrote
mother's.
this list is mid to late 30s.
I will tell you this.
100%.
If you
That's
want
a
a
great
man,
point.
Probably
6
true.
foot and just $100,000 more. 6 foot, 6 figures. You will have to dote on him, wait on him hand and foot to make it worth his while. Just to be clear, because he doesn't need anybody. He is completely independent. You're going to have to bring a lot to the table. I'm just telling you pragmatically. Traditional gender roles, yep. So what, am I his mate? No, but he expects you to make the house better than if you're not there. Am I his chef? No, but he expects probably a warm meal when he comes home. Otherwise, he can do takeout.
I don't want to be with somebody who doesn't like cooking.
I know.
We can cook together.
Yeah.
For real, look at this dude. Like, he's just a normal cat, and he's saying that. So how much more is it gonna be someone who's like $300,000 a year type of guy? Like, I don't. Oh my gosh, how the women cannot cook in America. It blows my mind. It blows my mind why they hate cooking, and why they suck at it, and then why they wonder why guys. Everyone knows men like to eat, right? So I don't understand why women don't cook. I don't get it. I don't get it. Homegirl talking about we need to get a chef. Girl,
We can make things together. We have to have a chef.
Yeah, yeah.
real,
Chef, maid, so you're not going to clean, you're not going to cook, you're not going to handle the pregnancy prevention. Traveling, fine dining, I think that means book all of it, okay. Fun, outgoing, socially respected means that he's obviously
Luxury.
well-known. Luxury, supports your goals and what are your goals and what are your goals?
Well, what is she bringing to the table? Lip filler? What else?
She's the prize.
19-point list. Oh my gosh. All right, man. We're gonna wrap that up. Oh my gosh. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.